What if you could reach out and touch light itself? What if the images you see on a screen were no longer trapped behind glass, but instead floated in the air, solid to the touch, reacting to your every movement? This is the promise of HoloMatter. HoloMatter is a theoretical breakthrough in materials science and photonics, a new form of interactive display technology that projects stabilized photonic structures into open space. In other words, it's light, made solid. The core idea is this: by using advanced electromagnetic fields, plasma lattices, or next-generation metamaterials, it's theoretically possible to trap photons in a dynamic lattice, creating what feels like a tangible surface suspended in the air. These floating structures wouldn't just be visible, they would provide physical feedback. Press a button, slide a dial, grab a holographic object. Your fingers would feel real resistance. Imagine controlling your devices without touching a screen. Imagine entire rooms where the walls, air, and even furniture could reconfigure in real time through HoloMatter interfaces. While HoloMatter displays remain theoretical today, they are built upon real emerging technologies and could represent the next great leap in human-computer interaction. While HoloMatter displays remain theoretical, the idea is built upon real and rapidly advancing scientific fields. Let's explore some of the key technologies that could one day make solid light a reality. First, we have optical tweezers, a Nobel Prize-winning technique that uses focused laser beams to manipulate microscopic particles, including atoms and even biological cells. In essence, optical tweezers demonstrate that light can exert force, it can move and hold physical matter. Next, plasma windows, ionized gas fields that can form stable barriers between vacuum and atmosphere, or between different environments. Plasma fields can be controlled with remarkable precision, offering a hint of how photonic structures might one day be stabilized in free space. We also have acoustic levitation, the use of sound waves to suspend objects in midair. While based on sound rather than light, the principle shows how energy fields can create stable, manipulable 3D forms. Perhaps most exciting is the field of metamaterials, engineered materials with properties not found in nature. Metamaterials can bend light in unusual ways, creating effects like cloaking, perfect lenses, and potentially photonic confinement. Photonic crystals, for example, can trap and guide light at nanoscales. Finally, AI is accelerating materials science itself, helping design novel photonic structures and dynamic metamaterials that could unlock the control needed for HoloMatter. We are standing on the shoulders of multiple fields: optics, plasma physics, acoustic engineering, and AI-driven materials design. The road ahead is long, but the scientific pieces are beginning to fall into place. At the heart of this system is a base projector grid, an array of high-frequency EM emitters and laser modules. These project structured electromagnetic fields and light beams into carefully calculated regions of space. The next layer involves plasma micronodes, tiny points of ionized gas or photonic traps, stabilized at the intersections of these fields. These nodes serve as the pixels of HoloMatter, visible, tangible points of light that can be dynamically repositioned. But how do you feel the display? This is where the dynamic feedback layer comes in. Ultrasonic or electromagnetic force fields are modulated in real time, creating precise resistance that responds to your touch. When you press a button in midair, your fingers experience real tactile feedback, as if pressing a solid surface. Controlling this complex system requires immense computational power. An AI coprocessor calculates and updates the field geometry thousands of times per second. This ensures the display remains stable, interactive, and perfectly synchronized with your movements. Together, these components could one day enable a seamless, screenless world, where information lives in the air around us. From floating smartphones to collaborative holographic workspaces, the potential is limitless. So what could HoloMatter displays actually do? Let's explore some of the most exciting potential applications for this revolutionary technology. First, personal devices. Imagine smartphones without screens, compact projectors that create floating, interactive displays anywhere, anytime. Your apps, messages, and media, suspended in air, responding to your touch. Next, professional design and engineering. Architects and engineers could manipulate detailed 3D models in true spatial environments, designing buildings, vehicles, and products by hand, with direct tactile feedback. In medicine, HoloMatter displays could revolutionize surgical environments. Surgeons could access patient data, imaging scans, and real-time monitoring, all without breaking sterile fields or looking away from the procedure. Entertainment would also transform. Games with solid holograms you can touch, manipulate, and interact with, creating fully immersive experiences. Virtual objects could exist in your physical space, blurring the line between reality and digital worlds. Finally, smart homes. Entire rooms could become dynamic, responsive environments. Adjust lighting, control appliances, access information, all through invisible floating interfaces that appear on demand. From personal tech to industry, healthcare to entertainment, the potential of HoloMatter displays is only limited by our imagination. Of course, creating a true HoloMatter display will not be easy. There are significant challenges that must be overcome before this vision can become reality. First, power requirements. Stabilizing photonic lattices and force feedback fields in open air would demand high, sustained energy, likely beyond what current portable devices can provide. Advances in energy efficiency and compact power systems will be essential. Second, safety. Generating strong electromagnetic or plasma fields in public spaces must be proven safe for human users, particularly eyes, skin, and neural activity. Rigorous safety testing and shielding will be key. Third, precision. The level of spatial accuracy required to maintain stable, interactive HoloMatter is staggering, with tolerances in the nanometer range. This will require breakthroughs in field control, feedback loops, and materials science. Fourth, computation. Managing millions of dynamic nodes and responsive force fields in real time will demand ultra-high-speed AI processors, likely beyond what even today's GPUs can achieve. Progress in AI hardware and photonic computing could help bridge this gap. And yet, the potential is breathtaking. Imagine a world where HoloMatter interfaces float invisibly around us, ready to appear and adapt on demand. Where screens, keyboards, and devices melt away, replaced by pure dynamic information woven into our physical world. With continued progress in photonics, metamaterials, AI, and energy systems, this future may be closer than we think. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the future of HoloMatter displays, be sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. And stay tuned, because the future is only just beginning.